nice, tall and proud, shoulders back. And we're going to take a deep breath in, arms come overhead. And exhale, arms down. We'll go right back into that inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms come down. And one more time. Inhale up, be as tall as you can possibly be. And exhale, fold. We're going to fold and let our arms relax, our neck relax. And we're going to try to be nice and tall from our feet up through our hips. So let's reach up with the hips and take our weight forwards into the toes. We're breathing in and out through the nose. Taking nice long exhales. Let's roll on up. And take our shoulders back. Good, now let's continue. We're going to inhale, arms up like we did before. Reach up taller than we have so far today, and then we're going to lean left and right with our hips. So we're going to push hips right, reach to the left. Push hips left, reach to the right. Let's go back and forth. It's a good way to just loosen up, get some of those tight spots moving and wake them up. And then we'll come back to the center. Take your arms down by your sides. Good, we're going to start moving a little bit here. We'll inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Relax that neck, and we're going to walk the legs out. So we're going to bend one knee at a time, alternating. Keep your neck relaxed. Good, and then we'll straighten both legs. Tighten up your legs and roll on up. The neck will come up last. We'll pull the shoulders back and lift the chin. Awesome. With this next breath in, let's lift the arms overhead. And exhale, arms behind us. Interlace those fingers and actively pull down with your hands. We'll gaze up and back. We're trying to open the chest, stretch the shoulders. You don't want your jaw clenched. We want that open naturally. Good. Let's release the arms, stretch up. And we're going to bend the knees, take the hands down to the mat. We're going to step back and go onto our hands and knees. So the hands are right underneath the shoulders, the knees are right underneath the hips. We're going to start out by going into some cat and cow. So as you inhale, let's relax the belly and gaze up. And exhale, stretch the back up, reach your chin in towards your chest, and then we just continue inhaling up with a soft belly. And exhale, reaching your back up. Good, let's do that 2 more times. And then we'll end up back in the tabletop. Let's curl the toes under, push our hips up, and push them back. You want your fingers stretched nice and wide. We're in a downward dog, trying to get our weight equally distributed between the upper and lower body, the hands and the feet. Good. We'll take some deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, let's take right leg stretched up to the ceiling. And try and keep your left heel near the mat. Then we'll switch. Take right foot down. We'll take left leg up. Same thing. You want both arms actively pushing into the mat. Try not to have any give in those elbows. Push and be strong. Very nice. Let's take that foot down. And then we're going to walk between our hands. Our feet are going to be together. And we're going to sweep our arms through into a chair. So we're going to set our weight back in the heels this time. Still extend those fingers and try and think about your triceps. So we're going to tighten up those arms, reach very strongly forwards. Good. Now we're going to inhale up and arms down by our side. Let's continue. We'll inhale, arms up. This time we're going to step back with our left foot and go into a warrior one. Our back will be 45 degrees. We'll get our knee over the ankle, and we want that left hip kind of pointing forwards. Stretch your fingers, continue to breathe through your nose with a relaxed jaw, no tension. And on your next inhale, we'll straighten the right leg, turn the left foot out, take your arms out to the sides. We're going to get into a triangle now. So we breathe in, and exhale, hips left will come on down. Be active with that left arm, nice and strong. Stay as relaxed as you can. Good, let's come on up. We're going to switch, so we're going to shift our whole body to face the opposite direction. Go into warrior one. So the left knee is over the ankle, the right foot's 45 degrees, and we pull that right hip forward. Nice and strong, arms, and relaxed face. We're breathing slowly into the nose, and also exhaling through the nose. Beautiful. Now we're going to straighten the left leg, rotate the right foot out, arms out to the sides. We take a breath in, and we exhale out, hips to the right for a triangle down to the left this time. Open that right shoulder. Try not to be facing the mat. You want to face straight out. Good. Let's inhale up. We're going to do a tree on our left leg from here. So you can step over to the left, engage your left leg right away, and get this nice proud chest. You can take your foot below or above the knee. Open that hip so you can get more than just a balance. You can also stretch so that knee opens. You can have hands to your heart, or we can reach up. Find a nice spot to gaze upon. Really helps with your balance, as does reaching up nice and tall. Good, now we're going to take a big step to the right. So this right foot, you might need to do it in more than one step, but we're stepping to the right. We're getting the right knee over that ankle again. We're going into warrior two. So that back foot, you want to keep it active. Push that outer edge of the foot into the mat, and let's gaze out over the right arm. If you want to really get the most out of this, pretend you're pulling on a strap and tightening up that upper back. We'll take a breath in and exhale, forearm down. Let's reach overhead, open this right knee so you get the optimal stretch, and be active with your left arm reaching forwards overhead. Double check to make sure you're not tensing up your face. Then we'll inhale up, keep that right knee bent and open, and we'll exhale back. Very nice. Let's come on up. We're going to take all our weight over here on the right leg to do the tree in the same series, the opposite direction. So again, start nice and proud. Lift that chin. Find a place for that foot. Your left foot's coming up. And we're going to be nice and tall and engage this core. So you can pull your belly button in or just stretch up nice and tall, and then it kind of happens naturally. Even if you have your hands to your heart, you can still lift up nice and tall. Good, now we're going to take a big step to the left for warrior two. So the left foot turns out and we get that knee over the ankle. Arms extend, we'll start out looking to the left. And then we'll breathe in. And exhale, forearm down. Push your right foot into the mat so your right leg is helping you out. And then we'll inhale up. Keep this knee right where it is. And then we'll exhale back. let's inhale up. We're gonna straighten the left leg and step to the top of the mat. We'll take our feet together. Awesome. Stand up, palms face front, and we're in a mountain pose. On your next inhale, we'll lift those arms up. Exhale, we'll bend those knees, take the hands to the mat, and we're gonna walk back to a downward dog. All right, remember, I think most people feel most of their weight in their hands when they first start. We have to shift those hips back to equal that out. All right, let's inhale, right leg up. Keep pushing with those arms. And then we'll take right foot down. We'll inhale, left leg up. Good, and then we'll take that foot down and come down on your knees. We'll stand up on the knees. Take our hands to our lower back. Our knees are hip width apart. We're going to push our hands into the lower back. Stretch up with your chest. Shoulders come back and we'll gaze behind us. Those hips keep working forwards and our chest keeps lifting up and back. Good. Inhale up. Hands back down to the mat. We're going to go into a downward dog and walk our hands back to our feet. Let's grab our elbows and just rest in this forward fold. See if you can feel your upper body giving in a little bit more as you exhale. So you breathe in, and when you exhale, see if you can just release a little bit more. Now we'll release the arms. We have to tighten those thighs, rolling up. And then we'll come to the back of the mat. All right, so we're going to take a big step forward with our right foot. Both feet are going to be facing forward and we're up on those back toes. This is crescent lunge. Our hips are facing forward and our arms extend up. You can really feel a powerful thigh when you do this posture by pushing in to the mat with your toes. We'll take a breath in, and as we exhale, we'll take our left hand down to the mat and rotate our torso to the right. Good, then we'll untwist. We're going to scoop those arms up and turn back to a warrior two. So the left foot opens up, the right arms extend. So we're back where we were earlier. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, left arm down, right arm overhead like we did before. And inhale up. This time we're going to take our right hand towards the mat. So we open that chest to the wall. Keep your breathing nice and steady. Keep your eyes relaxed. And then we'll inhale up. We're going to pigeon toe our feet. Your feet might be a little wide right now, so find a distance you're comfortable with. The toes pointing inwards. We'll take our arms up. Exhale, arms behind us. Interlace your fingers. We'll pull down, look up. And once your legs are tight, we'll fold forwards. This is a great way to get a long stretch in your hamstrings. You don't need to force anything, just relax with it. And then we'll inhale up. We'll just release the hands. We're going to turn towards the back of the mat and get into a crescent lunge. So we're up on the back toes, everything's facing the back. Our arms are actively reaching up, and our right thigh is feeling nice and strong, pushing. When you're ready, we'll exhale, right hand down and turn into a twist. And then as you inhale, let's come on up and open that right foot so we're into warrior two. If feel like the lighting is really bad, sorry about that. We're gonna take a deep breath in and exhale back. And then we'll inhale up and take the left hand on the inside of the leg. Keep relaxing those eyes. Make sure you're not tightening your face. We do that so often without realizing it. Good, let's come on up. And we're going to step both feet to the back of the mat. Let's face the front. Good job. All right, now we're going to do a warrior three, one simple balance. We'll step forward with the right foot. We are going to lift that left leg so we're feeling nice and powerful and come forwards. We're trying not to open the hip up like that. We're rotating the hip so it faces down towards the mat. And then we'll come on up. Let's switch legs. We'll take the left leg forwards. Reach up with the right leg and come into that balance. Good, let's come on out. Back to the back of the mat. Arms relaxed. This lighting is really bad. I'm guessing this won't help, but I tried. All right, let's inhale, arms overhead. We're gonna bend the knees, take the hands down to the mat. The knees are gonna go out wide. We're gonna pull our hips back into child's pose. So spread those fingers, head down to the mat. And now we're gonna walk our torsos over to the right. So we walk with our arms, and you wanna get the left arm as far as you can over to get this nice long stretch along your sides. And then over to the other side. Right arm reaches as far as it can go. Good, let's come back to the center. We're going to come up on our hands and knees. And we're going to do a tiny bit for our core strengthening. So let's take our right arm and our left leg extended. Gaze straight down. I am really dark in this video. It's okay. And then we'll release. Let's do the opposite side. That's your left arm, your right leg. Gazing at the mat, pushing the mat away with the right hand. Come on out of that. Let's take a seat with the bottoms of our feet together. We're going to pull the feet in as close as we can, pull the shoulders back and sit up tall. And if you can, we'll sit forwards, we'll lean with our torso. You can reach out with your hands if that's possible, but don't worry if it's not. Just the intention of leaning forward will get you the stretches that we're looking for. Your hips, maybe your lower back. Good, let's sit down up. We're going to take our right foot out to the right and our left foot into the inner thigh. Face this leg that's out. And if you want, you can take your left hand to the outside of this. It gets you the deepest stretch. Otherwise, you can just reach forward with both arms and come over this leg. And then we'll inhale up and then we'll switch our feet. Right foot in, left foot out. Let's turn our torso so we're aiming at this leg. If you want, right arm goes to the outside of your foot. Otherwise, just come on forwards. the left leg. Interlace our fingers, grab those knees, and pull in tight. We're also going to tuck our chin. And this is a great time to relax and focus on where you're feeling the stretch and just send your breath there. Imagine all that tension just dissipating. Good. We'll release and switch left leg over the right. Let's pull in tight and tuck the chin. The point of tucking the chin is to lengthen your neck, so your neck pulls out long while your chin is pulling down. Good. Let's take our legs up to the ceiling, and then the bottoms of the feet come together. This is like what we were doing on when we were sitting up, I should say, but we're doing it on our back. So pull those feet into the chest, and while you're doing that, think of pulling your shoulders into the mat. You don't need to tuck your chin for this. Good. Now we're going to take our feet to the mat. This is our last stretches, so we're going to extend the left leg out. Take the right knee up. Let's grab that knee with your left hand. And then we'll pull the knee across the body and look out over our right arm. I've noticed today that I'm really hearing myself breathe, which I always find really calming. And then we'll come to the center, extend the right leg out. Take the left knee up, grab with your right hand and pull that across the body. We'll gaze out to the left. Release and extend the legs out. Now we're just going to roll out our ankles. And then we'll roll out our wrists. Good. Relax those arms. Let's turn our neck over to the right and let the head rest. And then back to center and over to the left. Good. Let's take the neck back to center. We're going to open our jaw to stretch the jaw tension. And relax the mouth. And now let's take a deep breath in and lift your eyebrows up as you breathe in. And slowly exhale, let your eyebrows fall. Now hopefully you're feeling completely relaxed. Good. Thank you so much for tuning in and participating and taking care of yourself. Sorry about the dark. Maybe it's calming to be a dark, but anyways, thank you so much and namaste.